Hi folks, welcome back to Pinewood Forest. How are things with you? I do hope life is treating you and yours well. We are going to bale up this grass to turn it into some silage for future use. Can't see it from there, sorry, I'm swinging around, that wasn't any point in doing that. I did a quick test off screen because obviously I had problems with the baler before, but I've put in a very reasonably priced baler which seems to work, and I checked the wrapping, so I did a quick couple of bales and just made sure everything worked. Right, so don't want combines, don't want grassland, I want this thing and this little Roland here. Now it says in the setup you can have a different type of model, but because £5,500 more, we're not doing that. I think you can change the wrap stuff, but we'll put it back to what it was, and you can come with it preloaded or not at all. But it seemed to work preloaded, so we're just going to lease that for £640. Go back from there, go back from there. I just have to be a bit careful because even though I've used a windrower, the rows are still quite wide. So we'll have to see how that goes, but it seemed to wrap and do everything it should do. Like I said, I only did 2 bales, so I don't know how many bales I'm going to get, but it did enough just to make sure everything worked. Press 9 and get rid of that. Press F1 and get rid of the menu at the top. Oh yeah, so if you've not managed to do it yet, Mr. Species, you might not have done this. He wasn't sure when I last spoke to him. Why is the door not opening? It does if you press that. If you go into your thing, it says down at the bottom here, disable watering or enable watering. So you've actually got to enable it in the actual greenhouses individually. It doesn't do it automatically. There you go. Hopefully that's sorted that. Right, so automatic drop please. Z. Now the funny thing is, it does everything fine, but it's a bit, shall we say, it's a bit agricultural when it drops off the bale. Very agricultural. When it kicks out the bale, might not do it now, but it was just kind of tossing them out. Get out then. Just a bit it's missed there, so we'll get that rather than having to come back up. So there's another bit in the middle of that row that it's missed as well. Come on, round you go. That'll do. I don't drive on there. Still no weeds showing, thankfully, so I think that automatic or manual weeding, just as it if planted, seems to do the trick. It's having to use all that nasty spray stuff, which harms the environment and the bees and all that jazz. Oops, thought it was going a bit fast then. I thought I'd lowered the thing, but I hadn't. Well, these are quite thin, these rows. Yeah, watch this when it kicks it out. Doesn't do it with finesse. Oh, it did it with finesse now. Boy, it's pushing them out really weird. And the interesting thing is the bale wrapper that I used, it has one of these functions where it'll turn the bale round for you. Very clever. So you're not having to pick him up on the side, you can pick him up stood up. Oh, come on, don't miss any. Keep well in there. It might be that if I wasn't quite exactly straight on that it did weird. Yeah, you see what I mean? It just kind of wobbles out. So there's been a plethora, that's your word for today, a plethora of mods. Nothing, no offence to the mod makers, but nothing that's particularly grabbed my attention. So I know I'm being a bit fussy, I'm just cleaning up these bits. That's not going to make 100%, is it? So we're going to be still stuck going very slow. No, it didn't. Right, it's alright, we'll run down to the end. Shut off the noisy bleeping. When I stick it down now, it'll bleep again. Oh, it didn't. Ooh. Probably start bleeping as soon as it connects. Yeah, it did. There you go. Or if you get. Yeah, trying to just keep as central to the row as I can, then the bale pickup doesn't miss anything. Off you go. The mower missed some bits as well, and that was the AI that did that, not me. I didn't do it. Got a lovely drink next, but I've not got a tea today. I've got honey and hot lemon, or hot water with honey and lemon. Just try and keep on top of this chest infection. It does very well. Missing a row makes it easier to line up. Have we missed any? No. And then we will have to put some fertiliser on this field once we got this done. We'll have to get a round bale grab as well for picking them all up. And of course in the UK, it might be the same in other countries, silage bales are actually stored outside. We don't tend to put them under cover. You drive down lots of the big motorways and roads around agricultural areas or farming areas in the UK, and it's huge, great long stacks of bales always kept outside. And I was saying to my wife, we were travelling somewhere the other week, and said it's amazing how this huge, great stack of bales vanishes over time. You know, obviously at the start of the winter it was, oh, that's doing weird, isn't it? The tractor started leaning to the left. The start of winter it was like, you know, 200 or 300 yards long, and now it's down to the last third or something like, or even less than that. So this is not going to take us an hour to actually bale it, so oh, you see it's missed a bit there. We'll get that, don't worry. You're not going to get away with that. 8 bales so far. I say we're definitely going to need more grassland, or we find ourselves having to buy in bales. So that's probably the next job over this winter, is to clear loads of those trees behind there and just make this massive. If we think about it, if we can get 10 off here, then 20 bales should suffice. 10 hay and 10 silage each year. Or maybe not. Can't remember how many I used on Thornton Farm on 22. Just did 2 cuts every year, 1 grass and 1 silage. But we could extend this and get that done. Because I think in that sense, if we did have 20 bales of hay and 20 of silage, that would definitely see us through. Like I say, we'd need to double the size of this field now. We know that to get that done. Missed a bit there. Whoa, come on, get back in line. We will lose a bit of grass out of here, but that's fine. Still tidy up before we go. There's 11. And if we get 12. No, we won't. Like I say, you can't cut the rough grass around here. That doesn't work. No, these last 2 tufts aren't going to be worth that much. There is a tuft over there as well. We'll go for that bit. It's not going to make up 8% though. But we will try. Valiantly move on. $93. Nope, not a chance. Right, so we'll get a wrapper, but we'll use the other tractor for the wrapper. How's that? Give that something to do, make it feel useful. Like Thomas the Tank Engine. A really useful engine. And then it will be carting them all. Shh. Come on, my beauty. Away we go. Slurp of my hot water with honey and lemon. I'll have a cup of tea when I have my lunch. Which isn't that far away actually. Where are we? 20 to 12. Just grabbing a few moments to get this done. Wrappers. Going for this here thing. We're going for the front. Well, it does 3-point and front loader. Go for black. Let's go for the greeny coloured stuff. Is that it? Oh, nature green. Oh, we'll go for that one then. You want to lease me one of them? £867. And there it is. All geared up and ready to go. I don't think there's an auto drop on this. I might be wrong. Nope, can't see anything that says auto. Oh, turn on automatic drop. That's it. Is that? Oh, I've turned. Oh, hang on. I've turned it off. I'll tell you why I've turned it off. Because if you want to drop them the stand way up and fold it, you've got to have it off the ground. So you've got to put it on the ground to pick it up. You've got to be so precise, because I found that when I did one, it kind of, even though it was as square as I thought it was, it still spun the actual bale. It hasn't done this time, but then if you lift it up, let it do its thing. Quick slurp of the drink. There it goes, round and round. Then when it cuts off, then when you offload it, watch, it does that, and then it goes, stood up. Now if you do it on the floor level, oops, no, just want to lower you. It doesn't actually stand them up straight, it just drops them flat on the ground like they are. I just find them sometimes easier to get hold of that way. Oh, let's just turn on automatic drop now, let's see what happens. I was just fearful that it might try to drop it before I was ready, but let's see if automatic drop actually kind of does what I want it to. Yeah, it does. Brilliant. That'll do. Whoops, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Can do better than that. Maybe I should do this in cab actually. I'm just checking I've raised it then. I didn't know if I'd raised it. Ranny wrap. There you go. See, I can go all the way around now. I couldn't do that in 22. Stiff neck. And there it goes. Cough it off. Don't say that very quickly in YouTube circles. Oh yeah, a bit of in-cab weight. You can't beat that, can you? Look at that. Looks like I know what I'm doing. So yeah, by the time we have cows, these will be definitely silage. It will cough it off as soon as it's done. That's it, cut that. There you go. Off you go. Next. The doctor will see you now. Lift that up. Then we can kind of drive over here really, can't we, while it's just doing a bit of wrapping. Then we can be side of the next bale. Clonk. Tanker. Oops, don't drive onto that field, will you? Was ist das Bale? There it is. Oh, you see it move then. Just wanted to get itself nicely in line. Wrap stick up. That's it. Wrap stick up. Cut. Drop me there. There is now apparently a bale wrap counter, so you can get a counter that will tell you how many bales you've physically wrapped. Oh, that was the other thing, yes. Somebody said, I think it was Kevin, my apologies if it's not Kevin, but somebody said, I was talking about how many trees I'd done, somebody said, I think it was Kevin, said if you look in your statistics, I think it tells you that, and I did have a look, and it does tell you. Where's my statistics gone? Statistics, there they are. Yeah, here we go. Stored bales, trees planted, trees cut down, 256 trees. Wow. 256 is what we've shifted. Mind the crop. Have we finished yet? Nope. How many have we left? I think there's only 2, is there? Oh, there's one right, 3, oh, 4. One right down by the mobile home. Does that adjust a bit? No, it doesn't. Lift it up and away we go. Shut the door. It's drafty. Should be about ready for dropping off now. Lovely. Yeah, and there's one more then. There's just that one over there by the greenhouses. Oh no, there's one in the middle there. Goodness me. Way out. Way out, man. We'll bring this one off the path back onto the field. Easier to spot. Let's have a quick screenshot, shall we? Something like that should do. I always take 2, just to give me a bit of option. Put that back in, put that back in. And okay, there we go. Oh, see, I didn't lift it up. Let's put it the other way down. Shocking. Rubbish driving. Talk about the artificial intelligence. I can soon stand it back up though to move it. Lift it up. And go and do this last bale. Look at that, lovely. Oh, there's a whole strip there I missed. That might have made the other bale. Hey, well, we'll have to pick it up next time. We've been through winter when it's not rotted and the grass is still there. Then we can pick that grass up. We're nearly out of bale wrap. I think these are going to get stored along the side of here. Could have carried each one, of course, and wrapped it and dropped it here, but we'll drop them afterwards. Sit, stop driving now. Ah, that's the wrong way around. There you go. Well, never mind. We're not worried about stacking them too neatly. So let us take this back. And then we can return all these bits, vehicles. Return that. Yes. And the go wheel. Return that. Yes, okay. Right, oh yeah, we need a loader, a front loader bit for picking up bales. So, front loaders are up top still. Do they come in? Ah, they are. Front loader tools. One of them. Wow, they're expensive, aren't they? Yeah, we'll have one of those sort. But we're going to buy that. 1,600 quid. Otherwise, I'll just forget to return it anyway. We'll pick up the weight. You watch, there'll be a bale I've forgotten to do now. I'll just feed to the sheep as grass if that's the case. Right, off we go. Grabbeth me that. Get a bit of shelter from the weather just there. So 11 bales. Yeah, so off screen I'll start clearing some of those trees, probably sell them on screen and then you see how much we make. Stack these in twos, then when I'm doing the total mixed ration feed it might just take them in twos, so the double bale spike will then pick them up together. Look at that, it's like perfection. Anyway folks, looking at the clock, I think we've kept you long enough, so what I'll do is I'll get all these off the field stacked up, then we can start shifting some trees and get on to another day. So thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.